Good afternoon. Off to the final week in March here, a little drizzle day in Albany. But Friday, Governor released her Climate Leadership and Community Protection Act amendments, at least verbally for the first time she put them out. And sure enough, it was outlining what she proposed, amending the renewable electricity 70% by 2030, as well as the emissions accounting and delaying the cap and invest regulations. We're still waiting to see exact language amendments by that, but she's committed to making those amendments as part of the budget process. That stirred up a lot of opposition from legislators and environmental organizations. We're working with several groups, including the Ag Alliance, the Business Council, and other manufacturing associations on supporting the governor's amendments. So we'll see where that goes over the week ahead of us. We're also signing on to a Public Service Commission petition on conducting a public hearing on the renewable electricity by 70% by 2030. The Climate Act authorizes the PSC to consider delaying implementation of that. That only applies to electric generation on the grid, but that's another means of getting some relief of the crushing climate mandates ahead of us. On Friday, also DEC released a potential $48 million grant from USDA on forest markets. We're looking at possible funding opportunities that could fund commodity production efforts, and they're pushing this big on the 25 million trees area, reforestation, anything that would increase production of forest commodities across New York State. This is a kind of preliminary release of this funding. If you recall, the Climate Smart Commodities Grant from a year and a half ago that DEC and Agate Markets were working on. This is a rewrite of that. Funding is going to be very limited window of awards for the fiscal year 2027. We'll get more details out on that as soon as we can have it out there going ahead. Also at the end of this week, I'll be speaking at the New York Lumbermen's Insurance Trust Fund meeting in Verona, New York. So if you're out there, I look forward to meeting you and seeing you out at the Lumbermen's Insurance Trust Fund meeting. As always, anything you need this week, give us a call. You'll have more details in our e-news going out later today. And be safe out there.